Guys, I have a warning video for you applicable to Bitcoin and Ethereum. A quick recap from yesterday, we spoke about a weekly rising wedge that was forming, and we said that if price action was to dip below the support line of this rising wedge, which coincides with the bull and bear market support band, a trajectory towards the 54 simple moving average, which is almost at 100K, is likely going to be fast. And I even shared a short-term price pattern that I wasn't so happy about that could indicate we come down to lower levels. Now in this video, I'm actually going to be setting some stop losses for macro positions on Bitcoin because I don't really like what I see and I want to be prepared for the worst case possible. Bear with me, it's going to be an important video. Ethereum also I want to talk about. A warning sign is flashed on Ethereum too. But with that said, guys, if you are new to this channel, we post daily crypto content. I've been making videos for the past 4 years here on this channel. And even when I have to go to surgery, I still make sure that you guys are updated. And thank you all really so much for your wonderful comments. They truly, truly mean the world. I wanted to bring you the updates anyways. And I'm so happy that I have this wonderful family of crypto people that you know, not just care about price action only, but also care about me. It means a lot. So thank you all so much. I've read literally almost every comment. Thank you all so much. I love you guys. And thank you for watching every single video. And in exchange, my job is to give you the best analysis possible, right? So update from yesterday, rising wedge, bull and bear market support band, bearish pattern on the short term. Price is falling below those. Does it mean that 54 simple moving average is on the horizon, which would be 100K? Sadly, yes. Sadly, I think that if we fall below, I think there's still, in the short term, very small amounts of hopium, and that lies on the daily charts. If we fall below if we try to give Bitcoin as much wiggle room as possible, if you fall below 107.2, which marks the lows created back in the final week of August, if we fall below there, I think the gap is going to fill with this wick created at 102. They usually fill, like wicks fill. Not for the altcoins though, because yeah, those wicks are crazy. But for Bitcoin 102, if 107.2 is broken, then yes, I really do believe this wick at 107.2 will fill. I'm not a huge fan. The fact that we came up here and we couldn't continue higher, that's a warning sign, and that is a bearish sign. We got rejected at the 50 simple. The value area low was also here. We got rejected there, which we said would cause us to dump to 111. But I'm not a fan of this price action. Really not a fan of it. Still, we have some hopium at 107.2 if we can see a bounce or not. But from the looks of things, it does look more concerning than optimistic. And unfortunately, if you lose the 107.2, not only are we going to likely fill the gap between the current price action and the wick created at 107.2, but I think we will ultimately come down to the 54 simple moving average, which has given Bitcoin at least one more chance of seeing a strong bounce. It happened post tariffs, Q2, and it also happened after the Black Swan event of the Japanese yen carry trade. So 54 simple moving average is going to be important, and I will set over on weeks, which you can sign up to using the first link in the description, and also Pinex to try their wonderful trading bots with this specific link. You can deposit $100 and get a $100 bonus, which is super cool. On weeks, on Pinex, the bots are going to be buying the dip, and I'm going to keep them open for as long as I can. Not so concerned about the bots, but I am concerned about these long-term positions. I will, for my positions, even though I don't want to, I really don't want to, I will put stop losses. So this was a position I entered at 104, very small position, almost at break even anyways. I'm going to put a stop loss at the 104.4 level, which is exactly where I opened it, which would cause it to close at break even minus fees. Trigger price is 104,400. Sorry, the stop loss. No, yeah, stop loss, not take profit. Stop loss. And I'm going to go 0. Perfect. I'm going to confirm, and I want to actually exit. I need to do a take profit also. Okay, we can do a take profit, 150. I want to exit the position if we do come down to 104. So that's the first stop loss set. Then the second stop loss is going to be for this position. This one I entered at 87.5, right over here. And I will also set a stop loss at 104. I'm going to do a 104 stop loss for all of my positions because I can reopen them if we come down to the 54 simple moving average, which I'm quite confident is going to be the case. So it hurts to put stop losses on these positions, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyways, because if I don't do it, it's probably going to hurt me losing out on profits than the latter option. This we entered at 85K. Stop losses, I understand, 150. Yes, 104. And I'll do 104, 400. Perfect. I'll leave the one we entered at 77 and 82. I'll leave them for now, just to keep a good DCA. I'll leave those two, but the remainder I put stop losses. And then if we fall below 104.4, then 102 to fill this candles wick is very likely, and then the 54 simple moving average. And then we can assess if Bitcoin wants to see a rebound there. Chances are we rebound, we hit the bull and bear market support band and likely begin the bear market. That is what it looks like for now. Let's not jinx it. That's too big of a macro to tell, in my opinion. I think that 54 simple will be important, and we can reassess if that ends up being the case. And the huge rising wedge, you can even readjust the support line to the bull and bear market support band so that we follow M2 money supply and we still see a bullish continuation. Like, all of those things are still on the table. So I don't want to scare you so much and say, you know what, yeah, we're going to rebound and then possibly bear markets. That's still too far away in the future. For now, I would focus here, and if price falls to that level, then I will be opening positions once more. That's Bitcoin. I wanted to give you that warning on Bitcoin. The second warning is for Ethereum. Ethereum has printed, or is about to print in the next 3 days, I think it's going to happen, a MACD bearish crossover. Last time this took place was about here, and it caused Ethereum to dump from the 3K area to 1.4K. I'm not saying it's going to happen again, because at that point you were losing critical moving averages, but I do believe it's a strong possibility we retrace to the 3.5. And if 3.5 is broken, then also 3.1. If that is the case, I know we go back into the bullish pennant. It's not too big of a concern. 3.1K would be concerning. Let's see if we see 3.5. 3.1 would be concerning, but 3.5 would still be okay. Let's see how price reacts to that specific level at 3.5. It looks like Ethereum is going to fall down to it. I'm not going to do so much for Ethereum right now. Ethereum, we've also been buying a lot on weeks. You can sign up, first link in the description down below. I'm going to keep my Ethereum position because short term, the bull flag is still active. We've been descending very nicely since 1.5, 1.6K. I'm not going to change much for my Ethereum holdings. If we see this drop to these levels, then we can reassess. Okay, so for Ethereum, I'm not going to do much, but I'm not going to do anything actually. But I just want to highlight that this MACD bearish crossover is likely to take us into 3.5K. And with that said, I want to end the video off there. This means for the rest of the altcoin market, a little bit of pain. Not too bad of a pain, but I wouldn't be expecting altcoins to do massive increases over the next 1 to 2 weeks until Bitcoin can find sort of support level to try and bounce from. And hey, that could be at 107.2, but just from the looks of things, yeah, it doesn't feel so great. If it does, then I'm the happiest man ever, but I just wanted to make this warning update video in the event that it doesn't, and you don't want to be caught not expecting the bearish case scenario. So here it is. This is the bear case scenario. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for your beautiful comments. I feel better. So I'll see you all on tomorrow's update video. Bye-bye, guys.